Polaris and grappling industries. So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA show. Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. For combat sports, the only place to go. Well, Az and Key, no it doesn't get better, bringing MMA fans across the world together. The voice of the people, hard hitting, true talking, real questions asked by the fans when they call in. Weekly MMA news you just can't miss, potential matchups and post-fight analysis, from UFC to Brave and ONE FC to Bellator, discussing every man and woman going to war, even grappling events like ADCC to Polaris and grappling industries. So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA show. Welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. For combat sports, the only place to go. Well, Az and Key, no it doesn't get better, bringing MMA fans across the world together. The voice of the people, hard hitting, true talking, real questions asked by the fans when they call in. Weekly MMA news you just can't miss, potential matchups and post-fight analysis, from UFC to Brave and ONE FC to Bellator, discussing every man and woman going to war, even grappling events like ADCC to Polaris and grappling industries. So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, ready to go on the Brutally Honest MMA show.
You're right, boys. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. This start yapping. I'm here. I'm yapping. I'm here. You're right, Jack. Yeah, have a good kip, mate. Welcome to the stream, lads. Yeah, this is bottom of the barrel tonight. Bottom of the barrel. Scraping. We're scraping. Where are we going? There, maybe. Maybe there. I hate the intro song so much. You know what? A few people do, and a few people like it. Considering I paid for it, it's staying. What do you hate so much about it? Long day on the piss for the game tomorrow, so early night. You've got bladdered the day before. God help you, Jack. God help you, man. I've had a few beers, but nothing mad. Who the fuck are Az and Key? Well, I'm Az. Key's the other guy who started the channel with me. He comes in the chat quite regularly. He's called Kieran. So there was two of us originally when we started it. Oh, you're out tomorrow. You're out tomorrow. No. Yeah, I get that. Come on, England. We got to beat them Serbs. I'm going to have a few beers tomorrow. Irish singing gives me McGregor flashbacks. I like the intro song. I'm drunk, though, so that might be why. Possibly. Could be. Never heard of the bloke. If you go back to the first ever videos that we did, he's in there. He comes in the chat sometimes. Not that often, but he does come in the chat. Usually when he's off his face. Hang on, I just need to get my drinks. There we go. England always has world-class players, but always fumble the bag one way or another. Hopefully not in the group stage. We're not going fumble it in the group stage. Right, who's up first? Nob Gregor. Yeah, it's the guy who sings the intro song. He's the guy who did the McGregor song. He's Irish. Are you going to cover the Chael Silver fight? Yes. If I can get it on, yeah, I will cover it. Is that MMA Joe behind you in the red hat? Yeah, it is. It is. Look. I've got my own MMA Joey. He looks good, doesn't he? MMA Joey. He looks pretty good. What time is the Silver Sonnen fight? I'm actually quite interested in that. Well, we know how it's going to play out, don't we? We know how it's going to play out. All jokes aside, I hope Hamzat recovers. I reckon his career is coming to an end. How frequently ill he gets. Yeah, it's not looking good for Hamzat. I have vote, but I'm prepared to be disappointed again. I think we should make it to the semis at least. Yeah, the thing with Hamzat is, has there been any news on this illness? Because I heard it was COVID. It was a resurgence of COVID, long COVID. If that's true, then yeah, I think his career's fucked. If Anderson somehow loses to Chael in boxing, I'll be shocked. It would be a dive. The only way that Chael Sonnen is winning that fight is if it's a dive. Are you cool with Connor now, mate, or still in your bad books? Nah, me and Connor, we've got beef, man. I'll fuck him up if Chandler doesn't. Yeah, I'll fuck him up if Chandler doesn't. How's it going, man? How you doing, Alex? How you doing, brother? How's your week been? How's everyone's week been? Right, we got the fight clock up. The fight clock is ready to go, although the depth of field is a bit fucked. It'll do, though. There we go. Set ready for the first fight. Okay, so, yeah, what time's Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva on? Got a feeling Yuri's going to win. Nah, man, I can't see Yuri beating Alex. I just can't see it unless he turns into a wrestling master. Hamzat might have some kind of autoimmune disease. He might. That's probably why COVID fucked him up. I hope not. I can't stand Yuri. You know what, right? I don't get the Yuri thing. A lot of people are like big on Yuri Prochazka, and he's a quirky guy, and he's got a okay fighting style, but I'm not a massive fan. Alex will destroy his calf again, then sleep him. I think that's how it's going to go. I don't think that it's going to change that much. I mean, it was only November, the last fought. Yuri Prochazka's he's not going to improve that much in about 7 months. Can't see it happening. Yuri does all his samurai shit just to deflect punches with his head. No, that's true. That is Alex. I just think he's a bit of a James Blunt, old samurai bullshit. I don't like it. Yuri's best chance at winning is by going all out in round one. Surprising Alex. And just fucking going balls to the walls. I reckon you're right, but someone like Alex would adjust and just I think he'd end up fucking it. If Yuri came at Alex like that, I just feel like counter punch, check left hook, drop him dead. I can't see Alex. The thing is, it's not just about taking him down though. It's like keeping him down and repeatedly doing it if he doesn't get the finish. And I just don't think Yuri's got that level of fucking wrestling and jiu-jitsu or whatever to finish the fight and do anything significant. I'd probably actually say Taira's jiu-jitsu is probably better than Yuri's at this point. Didn't Alex just recently get his black belt? He could pull Alex's hair. What, his pubic hair, man? His pubic hair. That's the only hair he's got. The man's smooth like, but I bet he shaves. I bet he shaves. Yeah, they're talking about it now. Megan, Olivia. Do you think she's had a nose job? Does anyone else think she's had a nose job? She makes like very, very dramatic facial expressions with her mouth. She's like that constantly. Oh, he does have hair now. Alex actually has hair now, doesn't he? If Yuri can check the leg kicks, he can win for sure. The problem is though, right? Because Alex is such a high level striker, Yuri's going to be thinking about the leg kicks. Alex will test and he'll throw a few leg kicks, and then he'll go to a different strategy. I just sat through 25 minutes of Rio Ferdinand meeting Leon Edwards. Shit was a tough watch. Again, is that a new one? Because I know they met up not long, about 6 months ago, wasn't it? Before the Colby fight. I know Rio was asking him about the Ian Gary stuff. Don't think he has more, or is it the same one? Casual. Don't think he has many more fights in him if he loses the belt. I reckon he retires. Taira, you reckon Alex retires? I don't think Alex retires, man. Alex is a fighter. Like there's not many guys that I'd class as a proper purebred fighter. And Alex is a purebred fighter. The man would die in that cage. I think he'll keep going till, how old is he now? What, he's 36 years old now. I think he'll fight up until he's like his 40s. And even when he leaves the UFC, he'll end up fighting in like bare knuckle. He'll end up fighting in boxing. Alex Perez was the purebred kind of fighter. He's like the Anderson Silva kind of guys. He'll keep going. No, he's only 36. He'll be 37 soon. He's 37 in July. I think it was new for 304. Could have been old though. I wasn't paying much attention. Leon mumbling. My casual, watching anything with Leon Edwards it's a tough watch. It's a tough watch. 25 minutes. You're mad. You're right, Shotgun. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I've got the fight clock up. I think, although it's a bit blurry. It's a bit blurry. Hang on. It was on TNT Sports. I haven't seen it. Oh, they're glazing Anthony Smith now. Just sorting the mic out, boys. I wish I had a better way to like just hold it like this. I feel like holding it's way better than. I've seen that video. I like Leon, but he must be on the spectrum. he's got to be on the spectrum, Auntie. He's got to be on the spectrum. I've had a beer, boys. Don't worry. I've had a beer, mate. I'm all right. I've just had a beer. I reckon he'd only get super high level fights, BMF titles, maybe. It would be a shame. It would be a big fucking shame if Alex doesn't get a BMF title fight. They should put Alex in a fucking BMF title fight. Maybe like if they ever do an Izzy Alex rematch, another rematch, do it for a BMF belt, not a title. Tom Aspinall did a breakdown show with Joe Cole as well. Joe fucking Cole. I used to like him as a footballer when he was at Chelsea. I don't know what it was. I like Joe Cole. But saying that, I don't get why are footballers taking my job? I mean, all the people that the companies, not reporters, MMA reporters, all the British MMA reporters that there are, and then you've got Joe Cole and Rio Ferdinand doing interviews with fighters. It's a bit of a piss take. There's a company called MMA UK, and they've been going for about 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, and the guys are troopers. They write articles, all independent, all voluntary. They don't get paid for it. They go to every national event, regional event. They go to Cage Warriors. They go to all the little shows. They've got a big team of guys. They absolutely, they kill it for what they are, like inexperienced reporters, and then they don't get a look in when it comes to like the UK talent like Aspinall and Leon Edwards. It's a piss take. Brutally knows immediately to get the fight clock when I'm here, like the teacher with the homework. Well, we got it here. I've even set it up. It's on 4:58, but fuck it. I need. I've seen a lot of people having them and mics. I need one of them and mics, man. How does it sound like this? Is it okay? If it's shit, I'll put it on the boomstick. We need a Roy Keane, Ian Gary interview. Hey, that's one I'd watch. That's one I'd watch. Ian Gary, Roy Keane. Anderson Silva is fighting Chelsea tonight. Anyone know how to watch it? Jump in the Discord and I will hook you up. Hang on, let me find the link for it. If you're in the Discord, we can sort you out. Pereira walking to the cage wearing the rainbow shorts, holding hands with Glover. Pereira giving Izzy a bro job at 3:05. NY mate got me a 3-litre Jack Daniels old number 7 for helping him fix his bikes. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the main event. Yeah, you're fucked. You're fucked, casual. You're not making it anywhere, brother. You're not even making it to co-main. Because they are a recognisable face to the general public. If you're flicking through the channel and see Rio Ferdinand, you're more likely to stay and watch. I knew that, Shotgun. I knew that deep down. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not for stuff like that. It pisses me off. And I get the TNT Sports, right? They're going to do that. TNT Sports are going to put a footballer or Adam Catterall or someone. I get that. Not true an MMA journalist or MMA reporter or fan or whatever. I get that. But Tom Aspinall and Leon Edwards, they could do interviews. They could jump on a live stream. Not a live stream, just, like a Zoom call with MMA UK or someone like that. Because they get approached. 100%. They'll get approached quite regularly. What up, Taira? How you doing, brother? What am I doing now? What am I doing? Oh, Discord. Oh, she's come out to Paramore. Is it just me, or does anyone else have a dislike for Paramore? Okay, right. If you want links, then jump in the Discord. TNT worst reporter so far is Nah, I'm hot on it now. You've caught me too many times this week. I told him I didn't want money, so he got me booze. He's a good mate. Ate these emo rock bands. I ate these fucking... I can't even see who it is. Oh, it's Julia Palastri. Right, let's get a poll up. This isn't going to work, is it? Because I need type. Let's just do that. Who you got? Oh my god. Her nickname's Thunder, and her surname's Nuts, so she's Thunder Nuts. She's Thunder Nuts. Thunder Nuts. She's got fucking Thunder Nuts. Right, the poll's up. Who you got? People sleeping on Ortega and Anthony Smith. I believe they're both going to win their fights at 3-3. I like Ortega. A lot of people dislike Ortega. I don't mind Ortega. Don't mind him personally. I might be a little biased because I've done a jiu-jitsu class during lockdown with his coach, En and Gracie. Might be a little biased, just a little. I like Enan. I hate Ortega. Diego Lopez has no right being such a good fighter with such a shit haircut. Yeah, I feel like we're entering the era of shit haircuts and shit beards. This is the most random NPC card ever. I agree. I've got 24 minutes before TNT starts streaming fights. Oh, That's gutting. if Smith does win on 303, he's 1 or 2 fights off actually getting Alex. I think he'd probably have to fight again, but don't forget, UFC curry favors. So because he stepped in short notice, that'll curry favor with the UFC. So I think he'd only need one more win. And then he gets a title shot. You're right, Cannabas. How you doing, brother? You're right, Brev. Welcome to the stream. Who's everyone going for? Thundernuts or fucking emo? Like she's blue steel in the camera at the moment. Fucking emo chick. She's got emo fucking these like fingernails, painted fingernails. Nail polish, that's her. What's with these like little camera poses that they're doing? Smith is getting slapped. No, he's taking him down. He'll get the sub. This isn't even an NPC card. This is literally the cut content. I feel like most of these are probably fighting for the contracts tonight. It could be a banger card. Oh, Chris Tononi's on. Ant Smith going to take Carlos Ulberg to the ground, submit him. Once he's supposed to get slapped last fight, it didn't happen. I'm ripping some balls and going to watch. Well, you're right, Anthony. We will see Smith gets it done. What's up, Taran Brown? Can't stand Smith, actually. Want to see Bryce Mitchell get KO'd. Let's not talk about shitty haircuts and beards. Mr. Man with that and questionable beard. Me? Oh, come on now. Questionable art. It's a fucking Yulia world art. These are fucking nice arts, man. Don't test the art. Thundernuts is coming forward. Try and go for the fucking leg kicks. Oh, nice combination. Goes to the body. Clinches up against the fence. Throws an elbow. Nice, beautiful. And I forgot the fucking clock, Amta. I forgot the fucking fight clock. I've got it up and I forgot to press it. Good job, Shotgun's not in the chat. He'd probably fucking bulk me for that. We're 50-50 on Emo and Thunder on the poll. Okay. I see what you're doing here. Oh, only 4 of you fucking voted anyway. Winner of Smith versus Ulberg gets Rakic. Oh, nice tie clinch here, going to the head with the knees. Told you, boys, they're fighting for the fucking careers in the UFC. This could be a banger card. This could be a good card, this could. Or it might be a great first fight, great opener, and then after that, it might turn shit. We'll see. Anything is possible, but Smith is most likely getting slapped. We'll see. What's up, brothers? That's what I'm saying. Smith isn't going to entertain the striking with Carlos. Don't beep into the mic. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, it is fucking disgusting. That's for all the abuse that you give me. Like, it was only like 2 seconds ago you're calling me questionable fucking beard. So that one's deserved. Maybe if you treat me with a bit kinder, I won't beep into the mic. I'll beep to the side. Did the UFC start late? Yeah. I think some of the I can't. Yeah, what I was going to say some of the fights got cancelled. Was it just the one fight that got cancelled? Because it says here. Oh, there's quite a few. One guy missed weight, didn't he? And the fight's off. Joshua Van versus Tagir Ulanbekov. Giving prospects high-ranked opponents makes them super dangerous. I got Aleskarov and Allberg beating Whitaker and Smith. I mean, it's not worked out that way lately, though. The more experienced high-ranked fighters have been bossing the fucking up-and-comers, haven't they? Let me just get this up for... Just post this link for Shotgun. There we go. Disgusting. 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 Nice one for the 5. What was it? 5. Hang on. Where's my thing gone? The €5. Thank you very much for the €5, Coma. There'll be no beeping considering you did donate. That'll keep you from that'll keep you safe for at least 30 minutes. Oh, Fight Pass signed me out, man. Just as it was getting good. I see Ortega and Lopez being a stand-up war, even though both are good on the ground. But I think the fight will play out mostly on the feet. Lopez will hit Ortega, but Ortega will take over later. If Ortega gets hit, he'll take it to the ground like he did with Rodriguez. Every time Rodriguez did any significant damage to Ortega, he tried to clinch up and take the fight to the ground. What the fuck? I swear someone gets into my fucking Fight Pass. Whitaker hasn't knocked anyone out in 10 years. No, I don't think he's going to knock. I don't think he'll knock him out. He'll probably take it to a decision. But if he does win the fight, possibly the later rounds. Has Ikram ever gone 5 rounds? Nobody knows who these ladies are. That's true. I love how all the betting YouTube channels, they'll try to pretend like they know, like the experts in MMA, and these like early prelim fights and these nobodies that no one really gives a fuck about. No one really knows that well. They'll do some research on Tapology and Wikipedia, try and find out who they are, and pretend like they can judge the fight honestly. Like, it's all bullshit. The OGs have been whopping the new kids for the most part. Euro's like in a proper country. Oi oi. It's not my fault my country decided to leave the fucking EU. We need an emoji to spam when someone donos members. What emoji do you want? What emoji? Use the McGregor emoji, the ka-ching one. Use the McGregor emoji. This one. Use that one. It's McGregor like dafting money everywhere. You streaming the England game tomorrow? Nah, I'm going to watch the England game with the fam, man. Yeah, I'll be watching that with the family. Shotgun, check Discord. I've just sent the link over for you. I would hope Ortega uses some of his grappling because he wants to go toe-to-toe with Lopez. I don't like his odds. He will, if he gets damaged. He'll try strike with him, though, as he normally does. He's too tough for his own good, and he's always said like he doesn't like shooting takedowns because he feels like he needs to set him up properly. So he doesn't tend to shoot takedowns that unless he's fucking desperate. Or it's nicely timed. Whitaker's inconsistent. He consistently inconsistently wins decisions. Whittaker is inconsistent because he's been fighting in the top 10 forever. Yeah, I think Whittaker ended up having a bit of being out, man. I think he had a bit of being out. Ever since he took some time off, he seems like a different guy. He seems laser focused. I think because he came out, didn't he? He said mentally he's not been feeling right. He took some time off and he's come back. He seems savage again. What's up, Paladin? How you doing, brother? If Bobby Knuckles made a curry, it's be called Wit Tikka. I'm having tikka tomorrow. Well, he's going to shoot a takedown once he tastes that power of Lopez. He will. It isn't bad stand-up. I think it does him well. But let's face it, his ground game is just absolutely phenomenal. Robert Quetica. Robert Quetica. Fucking Fundifies. I mean, not Fundifies. Emo Chicks got the takedown. She's sitting in the guard. Shotgun hasn't. Oh, up kick. Chris Taoni's gone batshit crazy. Fundifies just fucking kicked her face off. He wasn't happy with that, old fucking Chris wasn't. Shotgun hasn't noticed that the fight clock isn't on. Ortega and Lopez both have amazing BJJ. Lopez is Grasso's BJJ coach. How good though? Like, cause the thing with jiu-jitsu, I feel like there's fucking levels, like massive levels. Like there's black belts and then there's fucking black belts. That is tough fight for Orbit Whittaker. Imagine Shamil Gaziev doing Alan Perez's winning Twix. No, thank you. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, nice one. Nice one for that image. You prick. Mephi on fire holding the failed fight clock behind you. I know I dressed him up tonight. He's a grappling dummy. I bought it in lockdown. When I was out because I had my MMA fight not long after the lockdown. Oh, she's up kicking again. The bitch. What a fucking bitch. He's wearing the Tito Flame beanie. He's class, man. I like him. Look at him. All he needs is a cigar in his mouth. He needs a cigar in his mouth and he'll be class. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a big fat Cuban cigar. She ain't got the triangle. Weird position. She could use it. What's she doing, man? It's just wasting time trying to run the clock down. The ref needs to separate him. She's just holding. Like, she's holding. There's no submission here. Why ain't the ref just like stopping this? Stand him up. Fight of the night prediction. Possibly Asu Almaybev versus Yosei Johnson. That's my Annex and Alex are the same. John Anik and Alex are the same person. What the fuck? Yeah, Mountain Man. I've got Asu Almaybev and Yosei Johnson. Alex being a black belt and Mighty Mouse being a brown belt shows the problem with jiu-jitsu. The coaches gift their favorite students belts. How long has Alex been training? How long has he been training? I don't know when he actually started training. Let me find out. If I can find out. Chris has warned fucking Thunder Thighs about the up kicks during the fucking. Here we go. Watch this, boys. We're going into round 3. There you go. We've got a fight clock. Nice, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that lanky motherfucker scrap. Me too. Imagine if Aspinall and Gaethje had a kid. Why? Why would I imagine that? Like, that sounds like something that I wouldn't want to imagine. I would not want to imagine that. What an abomination that would be. It would be. Right. Okay. So Alex Pereira has been training jiu-jitsu for 9 years. That is a reasonable time to become a black belt. That is a reasonable time to become a black belt. 9 years. I agree with that time frame. What I don't agree with is Mighty Mouse's time frame. Started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in 2006. Has he got his black belt? Yeah. Or is he still brown to this day? Either way, DJ is not a brown belt. They valed him back. I don't know why they valed him back, because the guy is 100% a black belt. Ooh, heavy leg kick from Emo Chick. T996 Vittori. Aspinall and Gaethje had a kid who would look like Vittori. He was a brown belt when he did that open weight tournament. I don't know if he's got it now. Yeah, what they've done is they've valed him back casual. When I started training jiu-jitsu, because I'm a bit of a knobhead and I'm super competitive, I decided before I even I think I took my first class in jiu-jitsu and I was like, right, I'm going to do a jiu-jitsu tournament, because that's the kind of fucking guy I am, just a knobhead. So I signed up to a jiu-jitsu tournament about a month after I'd started training, maybe 2 months. Anyway, I went to this tournament, rocked up, bit cocky, bit arrogant. My guy who I was facing, he was fucking huge, and it was a white belt. It was supposed to be white belts, and I did some research against the guy I'd been drawn against, and he was an MMA guy, and he'd been training for like three years or something, and he got made a blue belt right after the tournament, and they held him back purely so he could compete as a white belt at the tournament. He didn't submit me. He swept me, and he just like stayed on top, and just he just fucking put his weight on me and just did nothing. Absolute loser. If you let one rip during the stream, would we hear it? Your mic doesn't pick up that much. No, I've got it on a weird setting. So it don't pick up pretty much anything else. Because the pickle Rick MMA guru farts on stream all the time. He's got a better mic than me. Mine, I need to find and adjust the settings a bit, because if I turn away like this, it doesn't pick it up that well. Because I've got it on cardioid. Oh, she's got the arm triangle. Oh, she swept her. Bisping. She's still got it though. You can't finish a fucking arm triangle from fucking guard, dickhead. Can't say white. That's not correct. Not white belt. It's Caucasian belt. Yeah, sorry. The Caucasian belt. The Caucasian belt. You look like you're about to spit a freestyle. I could, but it wouldn't be good. It would not be good. Damn, I didn't know Alex trained for years. I take it back. Yeah, fair play to the guy. Fair play to the guy. And some people learn faster. He is Brazilian, so I don't know why I expected. True. I don't know why I expected. I think Emo Chicks won this one. Emo Chick. China guy's up next. Shaylan. What name? Shaylan Nua Denbayaki. Nua Diambaki. Something fucking like that. BJ Penn got his black belt and won the world championship within 3 years. That's why they call him the prodigy. Yes. BJ was a very, very rich guy though, once prior to being an MMA fighter. But what he did was still phenomenal. Like he was a legit black belt as well. He was a legit black belt. He wasn't like they didn't just gift it to him for nothing. He was one of the quickest to get his black belt. I think that it has been beaten though. It has been beaten. My coach got his in 5. My coach got his in 5, and it's quite a good lineage. If it's worse than the intro song, I don't want to hear it. Fuck you. No, I'm only joking. Oh, Thunderfire's one. I can't say I paid much attention. European stock belt. TNT stream just started. Absolutely impeccable timing. Just missed the women's fights. There's plenty more women's fights to come. Well, there's one more to come. Tonight there are also 2 boxing matches. Silver Sonnen and some little people. Yeah, Javante Tank Davis is fighting tonight. That face-off had some energy, that did. BJ choked out Prime, juiced up Matt Hughes while being a natural bantamweight. BJ is one of my all-time fighters just purely for that. Like the fact that he set the anywhere, anytime, any guy kind of thing, and he really meant any guy. The guy fought at open weight. He fought Machida. He fought Lyoto Machida, who at the time was a juiced up light heavyweight. Or was he an heavyweight? I think he might have been an heavyweight. Might have been an heavyweight at the time, but he fought a juiced up fucking Lyoto Machida. It was mad. The guy really set the definition of anywhere, anytime, anybody. Like, I know they talk about fucking McGregor and all that, but BJ was that original guy. He was a proper gangster. Oh, I miss BJ. No one was like BJ. Tonight, do you remember that UFC fighter who used to fight at 135 named Michael Mayday McDonald? He was a beast. If I have a look at him, it might jog my memory, but off record, no. Michael Mayday. Vaguely remember him. I remember the Barrow fight, the Enan Barrow fight. I can't place him. He was a beast. That well, I'm looking at his record. The guy not quite a lot. He had power. He knocked everyone out, didn't he? Very rarely 10 knockouts, 6 submissions. Very rarely went to decision. Mayday had a huge hype train when he first burst on the scene at like 20, but his hand issues fucked his career. Why? What happened with his hand? Yeah, he fought Barrow for the interim. I remember Mayday he retired because he kept breaking his hand. 3 combat events, all lackluster. Yeah, open weight Machida weighed in at like 230. That's mad, that is. That is mad. Good old fucking pride. Bring it back, I say. Chandler posting about him and Conor never pulling out curse the fight. Except Conor has pulled out. I don't know. I find this really suspicious, you know. The fact that they went with that narrative for quite a bit. Like, Dana White tried to go with that narrative and he kept talking about it. Conor's never pulled out of a fight. He's pulled out of 2 fights, technically. He pulled out of a fight in Cage Warriors. Then he pulled out of UFC 200. And everyone forgets the 200 shit. And everyone completely forgets it. Like, they had a press conference for 200. And it was Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. It was booked. Conor McGregor failed to turn up to the press conference because he was in Sweden or somewhere fucking around doing his like movement training or some bollocks, and then he refused to do the promotional video for UFC 200, and then he wanted to renegotiate his contract, so they had to pull Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor from UFC 200. And I remember Nate Diaz turned up to that press conference and he was just sat there with an empty seat. It was dead weird. And everyone forgets that, man. Everyone forgets Conor doing that. Conor career's over with he isn't fighting again. He will fight again. He wants to get out of his contract. He will fight. If he doesn't fight, he stays locked in a contract, and we know full well that Conor wants to do a BKFC event. 100% he wants to do a BKFC event because now he's part owner. So he wants to promote his own company, and he'll do a BKFC event, and he'll headline it. Probably against someone shit, but yeah, maybe Diego Sanchez in BKFC. He will do that, but he needs to get out of his contract first. And once he's out of his contract, he'll probably have a boxing fight. He'll probably do BKFC. Remember that shit Conor gave RDA and Aldo for pulling out? Now he needs to be quiet about pull-out merchants since he's become one after pulling out 3 times in his career. Exactly, Shotgun. Exactly. But remember, it's just business. It's just business with McGregor, as he says. He just talks shit. Welcome to the stream, Donny does this. Diaz beating both fights. I'm not starting that. I'm not starting that argument. I feel like Conor isn't injured and him and Dana had a disagreement or something. Otherwise, why would Dana take so long to announce it? But yeah, it's weird. It's all weird. Right, I need to do this poll. I'll talk my theory on it in a moment. Let me get this poll up. One moment, boys. Right, who you got in this one? Okay, so I've got a theory. I've got a theory on this Connor stuff. I think he wanted to get on the sphere, and I reckon the UFC they booked him for a 303, and I think Connor probably was fucking around with him. I think he turned to him and he said, "Put me on the sphere. Put me on the 306 card. If you don't put me on the 306 card, I'll pull out." I think he probably threatened him, blackmailed him a little bit, backed him into a corner. But would the UFC? No, the UFC don't like that, do they? They aren't those kinds of guys. I think it was. I think they probably worked it in cahoots. I think the UFC wanted it. They probably turned round and said, "Yeah, the 306 card," or I don't know. What I do know is the fact that Conor McGregor was seen out partying means that the UFC and Conor McGregor knew that the fight wasn't happening for weeks before that press conference. They knew the fight was cancelled then. That's why we saw videos of Conor McGregor out partying. You're right, Anthony. Welcome back to the stream, brother. I'm back to live. I'm back. Welcome back. How's work going, Anthony? How's work? How's life? How's training? Are you still at AT&T? Are you still at Bo Nichols' gym? Welcome back, Anthony. Dana took so long because the UFC was trying to sell Wolf tickets like they always do. No, that is exactly why. That is exactly why. I don't know. I don't know if it's an injury, if the injury is real, or whether they just wanted to move him to a different card. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The only thing I know for sure, right, is they had a lot of trouble booking the fight originally casual. And do you remember the reason why they had trouble booking the fight? So it was down to contract negotiations. Conor, for whatever reason, wasn't happy with how the negotiations were going. I don't know what the reasons were, what the stipulations were for him signing for the fight. But for whatever reason, Conor wasn't happy with it. And the UFC weren't happy with it. And they were going back and forward for ages until they settled on something. Now, I have a feeling it could be something to do with the contract. That's the feeling I'm getting. It could be something to do with that maybe he wasn't happy in the end. Like he felt like he settled for something that he wasn't quite happy with. Because Conor McGregor knows how much he brings. He knows how much he brings. Right. Jamal ill, another injury too. He's going to be out for a while. All over again. Might very well be the end of. I don't know. I don't know what. Is there anything that's come out about what Jamal Ill's got? What's happened? If you actually believe Conor and Chandler is gonna, you're very delusional. That fight isn't ever gonna happen. I'm not saying that the Chandler McGregor fight is going to happen. I'm just saying that Conor will fight again. The reason why he'll fight again is because he needs to get out of his contract. Otherwise, the UFC will keep him locked into a contract That means Conor McGregor can't fight in boxing. He can't fight in his new promotion, BKFC. He can't even do an exhibition fight. And Conor wants that, doesn't he? Like, he'll want that. He'll want those exhibitions when he's all said and done. What if he doesn't bring what he used to? He definitely does bring what he used to, because he's just sold a 20 million gate. Like, people were paying 27k a ticket, 2,000 for a nosebleed ticket. Conor should have fought Tony Ferguson for his return, considering he likes fighting older fighters when they're washed up. Conor was laughing at 302 selling 500k pay-per-views. Il Toro's ACL. Ooh, is that what's come out? I haven't really checked. 302 didn't sell 500k. It was a good card. The average pay-per-view sales are 220k. That's from ESPN. UFC 301 absolutely sucked. Yeah, crazy prices. Right. 302 sold. .303 isn't sold out. It wasn't sold out, but the only seats that were left were premium seats. Don't forget. The only seats that were left were premium seats, and now a lot of people have refunded the tickets for 303 because UFC said that there was a refund. They've got until, I can't remember the date, the 21st. So a lot of tickets got refunded and got put back on sale. It wasn't completely sold out, but they'd sold a lot of tickets at very high prices. And then the tickets that were left were premiums. A lot. There was a few normal seats. Ooh. I mean, they're exaggerating this knee bar a bit. He don't look like he's in terrible danger just yet. MVP versus Gary deserves to be higher on the main card than what it is. If it isn't off the SPM trade line, yeah, I think that's just a comment, casual, that was made by Conor. That isn't the official. Yeah, those three UFC 302 numbers, they aren't official. That's just what McGregor said. Or why wasn't it sold out if Conor is what you say he is? I don't know. Premium seats very, very rarely sell out. I think it would have sold out closer to the date. It wasn't far off being sold out. A lot of seats are being sold. A lot of seats. I think what stopped people to continue buying tickets for it is the speculation that the fight was off. If the speculation hadn't happened, then it would have sold out. That knee bar had me thinking the worst was going to happen. Pop snaps. People forget TKO and ESPN are publicly traded companies. Can you see them? What was UFC 302 gate? How do we find that out? MVP is going to beat Gary. I want MVP to beat Gary. I just don't. I think it's a tough ask. It's going to be a boring fight, that is. Guarantee. Ian Gary's just going. He's going. Just. It'll go to a decision. He'll point score the entire fight and just go to a decision. People forget Cub Swanson and Andre Philly should be a good fight. Yeah, it should. Gary is going to get styled on. I hate, man. I want to be wrong about it. I want to be wrong, but it feels like it's going to go to be a fucking shitty decision victory. Well, I literally just joined a Rigo stream for the first time, and all I said was, who's this twink yapping? And got timed out by his goons. MMA guru. Is that you, T995? Have you changed your name? Or are you new to the stream? I can't tell. Who's MMA guru? I know it's one of you guys. I just don't know who it is. Anyway, yeah, I reckon Rigo's a bit soft, man. You can say what within reason. Within reason, you can insult me. You can insult me as much as you want. Joe Python, Mark Andre Barrelu should be good too. Should be good. It's a good card, to be fair. UFC 303 is a good card. New and Becky has got the back. He's got the body lock. Looking to pull him down. Oh, sat him down but gets turned. Costa on top. Costa on top with his fucking peacock hair. Rigo's voice is really annoying. I don't know how people can listen to him for hours. I think that I don't like shitting on the guy, but he's got a pretty high pitched voice for a guy on MMA YouTube. I know mine isn't massively deep, but his is really high pitched, man. I got to see my dream fight twice. I get to see my dream fight twice. You get to see Yuri Prohashka get slapped again for the second time. Nah, Yuri isn't going to sleep Alex. Alex is going to murder him. I feel like he'll put a statement on it this time. Another first round knockout. That was slick. Costa went for an elbow, but fucking Nude and Becky went for the takedown. By the way, it's Ty Betts. I knew it was someone. You're right, Ty. How you doing, man? I won big on the 302 card and boxing and dropped my phone, and it broke right after. Oh, fucking hell, man. So I don't have access to my channel for a while. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Rigo's a bit soft, man. A lot of them are a bit soft. They think they're all about it, but Rigo's pretty soft. And Red Pill MMA is pretty soft. Yuri is going to flatline him. He's like a lumbering boulder, ready to be rocked. Yeah, he's ready to be rocked, but he's getting rocked. Damn, Jamal Hill has 2 tears in his meniscus and a sprained ACL. He might be out for a long time. I don't feel bad for Jamal Hill. The guy was he was coping bad after the Alex loss. He needs some time off. Get over that. It's probably about right. No, it is sad, isn't it? But yeah, fuck him. We move on. Yeah, Torrent, is it the same leg? Surely it's not the same leg. Yuri will win and they'll rush the third fight in September. Don't see it happening, boys. Don't see it happening. Never in a million years. As Yuri, he's not that clever. Yuri's not that clever that he's adapted and he's going to change up his style that much in 7 months? 7 months since the first fight. Or won't give Alex a rematch. Yeah, same leg. Yeah, that could be bad then for Jamal Hill. That could be bad. How old is Hill though? Has he got time on his side? Well, look at fucking Stipe and Jones. They sat out for years, so Yuri is going to devastate your. Oi. Don't get all rainbows and flowers on me, Princess Anthony. It's not like that. It's not like that. Did you see Ian Gary MVP was on the early prelims? Early prelims. It's not going to be on the. Surely it's not on the early prelims, man. It's not going to be on the early prelims. Surely not. American just arrived. You're right, Stephen. Welcome to the stream, brother. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I've got the fight clock up for once. I never put it on because I always forget. Yeah, I think it's too soon for Yuri to have a better chance. Wanted to see this rematch for sure, but later on. Princess Tony. I can't say that seriously. I can't say it in a serious way. Princess Tony, fucking man. It just showed up that when I just checked. I don't think they've sorted the schedule yet properly, Stephen. I think they'll adjust it. With all the new changes, I don't think they've sorted it properly. Yeah, I've just looked as well. You're right. At the moment, it's saying it's on early prelims. Let me check Tapology, though. Tapology might have a different order. You're right, Gabriel. How are you doing, brother? JL coping so hard his knee gave out. Pretty much. Princess Ant. Jamal Hill had a bunch of injuries, not going to lie. I'm worried about his career. Yeah, like Torrent said, I think that this will be tough for him. Yeah, so on Tapology, Stephen, it's a different order. They've got Ian Gary MVP on the main card. Oh, he's got the submission. Costa got the sub. What did you all pick? Yeah, you had Costa. Well done, chat. Yeah. Did you pick Okay, 50-50 on the first one. You got that one right though, chat. Well done, boys. Do you think McGregor versus Chandler will happen later? I think it will. I know some people are saying it's not going to happen, but he needs to get out of his contract. Whether he'll fight Chandler is the question, but he will fight. I just don't know if it will be Chandler. I'd imagine the UFC are going to want it to be Chandler because even the UFC aren't that big of fucking dickheads that they'd not give Chandler the fight. They bet Ian Gary may be the clause in the closet. However, he's a young superstar even when he's annoying. The order that's on Tapology, let me show it you. I can't show it you. But where's the order? Second, so it's the main card on Tapology. They've got Allberg versus Smith, then Gary versus MVP, then Bueno Silva versus Chiasson, Ortega Lopez, Pereira Proashka. But that might not be the correct order, yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm not sure. Part of me thinks Conor was really disappointed to get injured and really wanted to fight. Maybe that's why he was partying and doubling after he knew to keep his mind off it. 100% in that aspect. Whatever happened, whether the injury was real or not, McGregor knew that he wasn't fighting, so that's why he was partying. 100% agree with that. Brutal, do you play guitar? Son at Alderweireld, you had a Marshall amp? Yes, brother. Yeah, I've got a Tornado guitar. Well, I had Ibanez and a Gibson, but then I traded them all, most of them in. The only guitars I've got now is an acoustic, a Taylor acoustic, and a Fender Tornado. My Fender Tornado is fucking boss, man. Like, it's a proper rare guitar as well. It wasn't expensive, but you know, there's some guitars that just have such a unique sound, and that is one of them. I won't get into virtual amps, so where is my amp actually? Where the fuck is it? Good question, actually. I don't know where my fucking amp is. My Marshall amp. I think it's at my mother-in-law's. I need to get that. It could. Who the hell knows? I think Conor doesn't want Chandler. Whether Conor fights Chandler or not, he's definitely fighting again. He needs to get out of the contract. Chandler being wasted now to when he's wasting his prime for some cash, man. Chandler is going to fuck him up. Tough. So many matchups to be had. Oh, yeah, Torren. If Conor wanted something easy, they should have given Ferguson or Ryan Bader. Conor is so far past his martial art days. True. He's a totally different person right now, and it's not for the better. I agree, man. He's a joke at the moment. Have you seen videos of Balal grappling with Islam? He's keeping up. That's the... Seeing Balal training with Islam and in that doing his fight camps and going through, he went through Islam's fight camp with Islam, didn't he? That worries me about the Leon Edwards fight, you know, since he's been training there. The fight is never happening with Conor, so Chandler might as well retire. Dead on Torren. The Tornado is a BJJ move, and the Tornado is a BJJ move, and it's hard as fuck to pull off. I only did one, and the guy let me set it up. He was kind. You should do a musical collab with musical MMA. I'm not a good musician. I'm not a good musician. Do you fuck with bass guitar? I had the sickest music man bass back in high school. Nowadays, just have a shitty acoustic. I did have a bass at one point. I had drums as well. I had drums, keyboard, everything. I had like MIDI players. I was in a band. Well, I was in a few bands actually. One band where we were like an acoustic duo, and we had like this meeting set up for, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like a record company or something, but I know I just never went to it. And then, yeah, that kind of fizzled out. One band I was in, the guy ended up starting like a promotional company, but he was in a band who toured with Iron Maiden in India, I think it was. Yeah, he went on tour with Iron Maiden, which was pretty cool. Al Connor could have fought Justin Gaethje. Justin would kick the dog shit out of Connor's legs. Yeah, he'd break Connor. I don't know, man. I think Balal beats Leon after watching earlier. It does scare me. That does. It does scare me. Who are 3 UFC guys you'd like to see in the BKFC, active or retired? Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega in BKFC. The guy likes to swing, even though he's a BJJ guy, and he gets cut up. He gets messed up. So I'd like to see Ortega in BKFC. Max Holloway, for sure. Max, definitely Max. And then, fuck it, Conor McGregor. There we go. Holloway, McGregor, and Ortega. There's probably a few other guys that I'd like to see over there as well. Chandler can fight Justin Gaethje again in a rematch. Is everyone in here European? Not everyone. England. Dustin P said in a recent interview on the MMA Hour he's looking at retirement. Yeah, well, did you hear what Dustin said? Dustin said if he'd have won the belt off Islam, he would have put the belt down and the gloves down in the cage that night. He would have retired. I think he might have a retirement fight. I think Dustin will want to put the gloves down in the cage. I'm from the States. You should do some School of Rock type shit. I don't do any of that anymore, man. I've got like, I need to start selling off all my equipment, to be fair. Same Missouri. I met Chandler, you grew up in 15 minutes here. I have seen I Made Him live once, met Blaze Bailey backstage and he saved me chicken curry, really nice guy. Yeah, I've heard that the guys are fucking proper sound. I met Chris Brown after he supposedly beat Rihanna. His free concert was terrible. I mean, what a claim to fame that you've met the guy who beat up Rihanna. Yeah, I've seen Eminem's new music video, Houdini. I like that song. I actually like that song. Especially because it touches up on like modern day, like what can you and can't you say? Everything's changing. It's all bullshit. The three I'd pick to see in BKFC are Holloway, Aldo, and Tai. No, Ty's a good choice. Ty's a good choice. I wouldn't pick Aldo. I just, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. Dustin is. I want people who cut easily and bleed. Dustin is a sour, overrated arsehole. He hates Chandler for no reason. Always throwing shade. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I don't know why. What's the reason for that? Is it because he spent most of his career in Bellator? Right, Paul. Okay, the poll is up. There we go. We've got the poll up now. Ty would be a killer in BKFC. I love the United States. We have so many states and cities in small town. I've been born in the wrong fucking country. That's for sure. I should have been American. I should have. One day I'll get my citizenship. 100%. The United States, we also have a lot of regions: the South, Midwest, Northeast, and West. I'm biased, but America is my favorite country. You know what I like about America is each like you can fly to from one state to another, and it's like a all different fucking different place. It's like going to a different country, and it's dirt cheap flying in America. Like going from Vegas to San Fran, or dirt cheap. Oh yeah, Pacific Northwest, isn't that Washington, Oregon? It's a pretty small region. All right, boys, I'm gonna lay in bed after my shower and a long day's work. Enjoy your rest, Stephen. Only had one fire, so now I'm gonna get gently laid while the fight night is on. Nice one, Stephen. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope work wasn't too tough, my man. Keep fighting the good fight. Appreciate it, Stephen. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. I can't do the polls. No idea who any of these people are. You can just pick a random one, can't you? Well, if it helps, I can put the fucking stats on screen if you want. Like how some of them do. Perry versus Paul happens. Way better than Mike versus Paul. I like that matchup, I like that matchup purely because I reckon Mike Perry sleeps him. Then again, the problem is though, Jake Paul's going to be massive for this fight though. Like he's going to have a massive weight advantage on Mike Perry. Yeah, Torrance, some people count Idaho and part of Montana too. I actually enjoy England. Definitely not the best country though. We're a weird nation, casual. I like the people in England. Some people anyway. But then that's like everywhere. We're such a miserable nation though. We are, man. We're so miserable. Like it's that weird when I was in America, like Americans just talk to people. Like you're standing in a line or you're walking down a street and Americans just talk. Like they just talk to random people all the time. As if it's like normal. Like in the UK, you ignore people and you give them the eyes. Like everyone's always like eyeing each other up as if you want to fight them. But it's not like that in America. It's more civil. It's way more civil. At least in my experience. Bro, Seattle is so much different than Eastern Washington Desert. Our biggest cities are Chicago, NYC, Los Angeles. In Chicago, like a dangerous place though. That would tarnish the polls. Bigger the city, it wouldn't tarnish the polls. The polls are only a bit of fun. Bigger the city, bigger the problems. We got some uneducated Americans who would call Florida the East Coast when it's clearly in the South. Florida way too deep down to be the East Coast. I would have said it was East Coast. Florida, I don't know anything though. East Coast would be New York, Philly, New Jersey, Boston. Okay, so it's like further up. But wouldn't that just be called the North? Northeast. Oh. Sarig came out swinging, boys. Wilson clinched up though now. I think Nina Drama is going to get into OnlyFans. She's doing feet stuff on YouTube. Disappointing. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if she does that because she was a Playboy model. Like, she did get her tits out before for money, so it would only be natural if she did it again. It is very disappointing though. So is UK, like that Bittersweet Symphony music video, just ignoring everyone. Yeah, pretty much. You mean the Verve video with Richard Ashcroft walking down the street? Yeah, Bittersweet Symphony. 100%. Everyone in England are grumpy or depressed looking. We do have the best sense of humour though. We do, we do have sense of humor. That is the saving grace. No one has humor like the Brits. And I feel like British people are so much more thick-skinned. You know, I feel like we're so much we're thick-skinned. All slams. Oh, he's got this triangle deep now. He's switching to an armbar. Wilson go and get the submission here. Sarig. Oh, he's tapped. He's tapped. Sarig tapped. Weston Wilson takes the win. Yeah, that's the Northeast. Yeah, where he's walking on top of cars bumping it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, it's pretty much England for you. That's pretty much England for you. Got to get some sleep. Laces, take care, Gabriel. Enjoy the rest of your evening, man. Who's up next, boys? Let's have a look. In people from the Northeast United States have a totally different accent than people from Southern United States. Isn't that pretty much all states? Don't you all have different accents? Who you got? What's a better war cry? Chi wee wee or whatever the fuck Tatsuro Taira always screams. What's up, Tokyo or whatever. Um, I'm always going to go with Tatsuro. I'm not ever going to go with Chi wee wee. Chi wee wee is not a war cry. It's like something like out of a kid's cartoon. That shit's just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Come to England and you'll drive 40 minutes down the road and the accent will change 3 times. That's right. That's about right, isn't it? I swear Weston Wilson is Western mass climber in disguise. T City is about surprise a lot of people at 303. I don't think I don't think he's going to surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of people just dislike T City, so they're going to pick Lopez. And because they dislike, it's just all personal, isn't it? Anthony Smith is going to surprise a lot of people too. Smith will. So if you're walking cartel lands deep in the jungle and you heard a blood curdling chi wee wee, you won't be scared. No, no, not at all. I think someone's going to tickle me. Someone's going to start a tickle fight. Someone's after a tickle fight. Chi wee wee wee. Yeah, I like Ortega. The reason why a lot of people dislike Ortega is because of Guru. MMA Guru doesn't like Ortega, so then a lot of his fan base just then shit on Ortega. Although he was a bit weird when he was talking about he was an eagle and he was reborn again and he had to break the nose off his eagle and that shit. That was a bit, it was a bit messed up, but I like him. What's there to dislike about Ortega? He's not a bad guy. His fighting style is worth the watch too. I don't disagree. I think a lot. Not saying everyone, but I know a lot of people have followed on from MMA Guru because I'm pretty sure MMA Guru don't like the guy. Re- to be honest, the Eagle speech is part of what made me put that out on Ortega. So it was it was a strange speech, but it was it was almost a psychopathic rant. Remind me of Nacho Libre when he climbs the mountaintop and drinks the eagle egg. I haven't seen Nacho Libre for ages, man. I can't remember it that well. I need to rewatch some of the classics. Nacho Libre. That was Jack Black and the guy from Napoleon Dynamite wants it. No, not Napoleon. Was it the guy from Napoleon Dynamite? No, it wasn't. It was that little Mexican guy, wasn't it? Oh man, I can't remember the film. Anyone tried Alk Blood? Joe Rogan's energy drink? No. Alk Blood. Killcliff Energy plus CBD Alk Blood. Let's have a look now. I kind of been on a classic movie binge lately. Encino Man, Rambo, Napoleon. Napoleon Napoleon Dynamite's class. Rambo's class as well. If you after classic movies, you won't watch The Human Centipede. The promotion for Tatsuru Taira is shite, man. It's absolutely shite. All this bollocks that they're showing. I remember watching Nacho for the first time as a kid in Louisiana. I need to rewatch some of these. I need to rewatch some of these. If you haven't seen it, I used to love Weird Science. Weird Science was a good film. Oh, yeah, casual. It's so fucking weird and bizarre. Like it went from a promo to this fight analysis. I don't get why they doing fight analysis of past finishes. Bit of a weird. Look at the sweep he did there. Look at the sweep he did there. I mean, they're really pushing Taira, aren't they? They're really pushing Taira at the moment. That is one of the biggest glazes I've ever seen from the UFC, especially on a fight night card. I've been there, the Vegas sign. You have to queue for fucking ages, man. It's terrible. You're in the sun. The sun, it was 42 degrees, and we're standing waiting in the fucking queue for take a picture. My wife was pissed off. I was pissed off because she was pissed off. And we were just fucking grumpy, burning up because I'm a fucking ginger. Women's fight time, I go make a pizza. Oh, man. I'd smash a pizza, man. What pizza are you having? Should I make a coffee or drink pre-workout? Coffee. Coffee Melson. Pre-workout will fucking fuck you up, man. You won't be able to sit still. A coffee will keep you balanced. Women's fight. Go make me a pizza woman while I peep the Giat. Giat. I really, really want to go to the Sphere card. When the tickets go on sale for that? Oh, what the fuck? Have you heard about the tickets for the Sphere card? I've never tried taco pizza, but I want to try it now. It's a cheese stuffed crust meat feast with an IPA sauce. I've never had an IPA sauce, so hopefully it's nice. That absolutely sounds banging. I want a taco pizza now. UFC 306 tickets are expected to be minimum ticket price for the Sphere card UFC 306 is expected to be 20,000 k, 20k, £20,000. Well, that's me not going to the UFC 306. Mexican pizza bomb. Oh man, what what food can I have? This is my last weekend of eating shit, and then Monday morning I'm getting on it. I need to get my fucking beach body back. I need to start training, ready for fighting these YouTubers. I'm going to start fucking calling people out left, right, and centre. And in case Dan Hardy actually wants to put his money where his mouth is, me and Dan Hardy. Isn't that from Taco Bell? Mexican pizza bomb. so good. I'm just having a look at the taco pizzas, man. At the end of the prelims, I'm getting food. I'm definitely getting food. They haven't had it for years. Why? What's your favorite pizza then? Can occasionally find a frozen Mexican pizza too. What's the best pizza then? You should move to the United States. I should definitely move to the United States. The fuck I've asked and they looked at me like I'm crazy. Might have to try one more time. I'm trying to retrain into cybersecurity. Maybe I can work for Google or something. Meat lovers pizza is always the safest choice. Meat, you know what I like? Texas barbecue. Barbecue pizzas are just it's hard every time, man. Where would you move to in the US? Vegas. Honestly, the only place that we'd move to is Vegas. The wife loves Vegas, so we'd move to Vegas. Maybe Santa Monica if we had the money. That's the only other place I think we'd settle. Best pizza depends on the mood for me. Salmon pizza is bomb. Taco, burger, barbecue chicken, salmon pizza. I've never heard of salmon pizza, man. That's where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you getting salmon pizza from? Why not Texas? Yeah, I'd move to Texas, man. I'd move to Texas. Michael Bisping lives here. He lives in Los Angeles, California. I'd move to a few places. There's a few places that I'd go. It would be towards the west though. The closer to Vegas, the better. My go-to pizza is just a meat feast with a barbecue sauce base from Domino's. That's a good choice, man. Read the meth streams chat word for word. Is he on live now? What do you mean? Read the meth streams chat word for word. He's not even on like he's not even on right now. The Salmonator is bomb at Native Casino, a little ways away. I'm not sure I'd like salmon pizza. You would love Florida, Texas, not close to Vegas. It's closer than Florida. Texas to Vegas is only 2.5 hours, though. That isn't long. 2.5 hours isn't long. Who do you think I'm talking about? Jesse on fire? Mephy on fire? Read the meth streams chat. Hang on. What the fuck is meth streams then? Oh, I know what you're on about. I know what you're on about now. Yeah, I'm not reading that shit word for word. It's fucking mad as fuck. Meth streams. I know what you mean. I know what you mean now. Yeah, those yeah, I know what meth streams is. It's the crack streams, meth streams thing. Yeah, their chats are I thought you were talking about Jesse on fire, but yeah, I know what you mean now. Those meth streams chats are insane. Like they are absolutely batshit crazy. I warmed up a canned soup anyway because the pizza takes 25 minutes and I'm not waiting that long. You've settled for soup. Come on now, casual. You can do better than that. Now, to be fair, soup is a good choice. As long as you're having like 9 rounds of bread and butter with it. It ain't too driving maybe on a plane. Yeah, I wouldn't drive. I wouldn't drive to Vegas. Fuck driving. Who drives, man? Who drives when you can take a plane? 2.5 hours on a plane. Two and a half hours on a plane isn't that long. Especially when you live in Europe where flying everywhere takes about 2.5 hours. Minimum. Or further. It ain't too meth streams are yeah. Took me like 2 days to drive from Washington State to Louisiana. Why would you do that? Surely driving costs more money. I just drove 25 hours from where to where, Paladin? Where the fuck did you drive for 25 hours? Judas being 3-1 in MMA shows the skill gap between women and men in the UFC. Oh man, tell me about it. Well, I didn't drive personally, but we moved there when I was a kid. Okay, that's different if you're moving there. A one-way trip, I get that. Why drive 25 hours when you can take a perfectly good airplane? Because it's not a perfectly good airplane. What do you mean? Why isn't it a perfectly good airplane? Drove across Texas into Tennessee. Why isn't it a perfectly good airplane? Why are domestic flights like shit or something? Texas to Tennessee. Like how much fuel do you need? Well, is it gas? Do you call it gas? How much gas does it cost you to drive from Texas to Tennessee? Just out of curiosity, Paladin. What would the cost in it? Is gas cheaper in the US? Because what I don't understand is like flights are way cheaper. Like flights are really cheap. Domestic flights in America are really cheap, man. Why aren't they doing too good? Like that, are they crashing? Because yeah, that would put me off. I drove from Memphis, Tennessee to Brooklyn, New York. That was 16 hours. You guys are absolutely fucking mad, man. Like I think 3 hours is a long drive to London. 3-4 hours to London. $250 round trip. It's 42. So it's only like 70, 78. It's only about $90 for a plane. So what's happening with the planes that you won't get on a plane? Jesus Christ, like I'm dead confused. Biden fuck gas prices here. I mean, I don't get US politics, but didn't Biden's son just get arrested? Oh, Fernandez putting it on Judas here. What was the poll? Oh, everyone went Judas. Fernandez looking good. Fucking up Judas here. Yeah, bro, Boeing plane windows blown off mid-flight, lost wheels. Boeing whistleblower assassinated recently. Possibly some girl saying this motherfucker back there is not real. Is that true? Aeroplane quality inspectors are dropping like flies these days. Have you ever been in a plane where the pilot is undertrained and the maintenance guy are I all the time? Nah. Fuck off. Is that yeah, if you've experienced that, yeah, I'd drive everywhere all the time. I wouldn't fly ever again. If you've experienced that and you're not shitting me, yeah. If you're not bullshitting and that's real, then yeah, I'd never fly again. Is that how bad it's got? Well, to be fair, right, when I was flying back from Dublin, when we were getting off the plane, I think one of the flight attendants said something about like they didn't lock the door properly. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's true. Why the fuck do you think we were driving? I don't know, man. When I was in the US, we were doing like, I just thought you were like all being awkward and thinking, yeah, you know what, we'll just fucking drive. Maybe the gas prices were like really cheap or something. But yeah, no wonder you're fucking driving. I don't blame you. Longest flight I've ever been on was to Hawaii from Portland. How long was that? All ocean. The flight from Manchester, UK, when we went to Vegas, it was about nine and a half hours. I think it was estimated to be about 10, 11, but it ended up being about 9. All kidding aside, flying is statistically safer, but the downside of a bad flight are horrible. Yeah, death. Instant death. Mostly. Most of the time. Unless you've got what's his fucking name? It was that guy that Tom Hanks played. Captain Phillips, was it? Or Captain Sully? Captain Sully. Captain Phillips was the boat guy. He's played a lot of captains, hasn't he, in his time. Tom Hanks played a lot of captains. Fernandez has got the clinch with 15 seconds left in the fight. But yeah, Captain Sully, was it? I think Boeing has just gotten greedy over the years and stopped giving a fuck about quality and safety. All the plane issues on the news are about Boeing planes. Right. I don't see it because it's probably like a US thing. I don't know. I've not heard it on the UK news unless I'm just ignorant, which I definitely am ignorant. I kicked Connor in his shin for you, mate. Nice one, 2 smelly fingers. Appreciate it, brother. I'll tip me hat to you. Whatever the fuck that was. Didn't Bowen assassinate a whistleblower? Yeah, what's that about? Someone mentioned that. Hey, look at that, boys. Fight clock is on. Ooh, heavy leg kick from Fernandez, opening up the round. Fernandez pressing forward. Landing. Nice jab, nice combinations. Judas scrambling, running around the cage like a madman. Oh, legs buckled there. Fernandez looking for the finish. Gone into the tie clinch. Big knees to the body. Let's rip on to the head now. I've heard like 2 plane issues recently where they had to emergency land in like Asian countries. Rest is all US Boeing. Multiple whistleblowers. I've only flew once from England to Egypt. I got off the plane. I instantly knew my ginger ass was going to get fucked up by the sun and heat. My grandpa retired from Boeing. That's why they moved to California. Sucks how it's become nowadays. Crazy about that whistleblower shot in the car. Wow. I'm going to have to look into this after the stream. I'm going to look at. I'm going to go down the fucking rabbit hole. That's insane. I poke stoppage. Time. Ooh. Combinations from Fernandez are just too much for Judas. She's on the back foot scrambling, constantly backing up. Oh, she's shot for a takedown. Fernandez defending. She's defending. Oh, she's got her down. Judas got her down. The problem with whistleblowers is 99% of the time they have 0 evidence. What about Ed Snowden? Didn't Ed have... Ed definitely had evidence, didn't he? Ed Snowden. I think part of the reason why he fucking ran off to Russia was because he had evidence. That mask behind you has been eating Sour Patch Kids. Do you like it? It's mad as fuck. He's the 1%. He's still hiding out, isn't he, in Russia? I think Ed Snowden's a very brave guy to fucking go to Russia. Is that a Joff mask? Well, it's meant to be a Donald Trump mask, but it doubles as a Jesse on Fire mask as well. Fernandez back on her feet. Now she's trying and get the back in a weird clinch position. She's got the back now. Looking to trip, take her down. She's got it down to her knees. Fernandez just putting it on Judas, making her fucking suffer, man. Judas going to have to dig deep. Minute left in the round. Looks just like Jesse. I'm sure you'll love that. I'm sure you'll love that. Oh, Judas scores a takedown at the end of the round. Don't think it'll be enough to win the round though. The UFC should do the same as boxing, make the women do short. It's tough, isn't it, man? It's tough. To be fair though, right? This is actually probably one of the rare fights that has actually been pretty decent. I mean, Fernandez has been a storm. She's just completely put on her for 2 rounds. That's the face he makes after doing a line of Kratom. Yeah, it's his Kratom face. His junkie face. There you go. His Kratom face. It could allow more action, but most importantly, it will save us from the shite. Yeah. Ultimately, it would work. So what would you want? 1 round, 1 round women fights. Have the ladies fighting bikinis, problem solved, or that? Hang on, it wouldn't be problem solved. Have you seen most of them? Like they practically in that now. Like the tops are, and there's nothing there. So good luck with that one. Then guys like Jordan Levitt would complain about equality. True. He would he'd want wear the bikini, that's why. Pull a tit. 3 2-minute rounds. Yeah. Maybe not 2-minute rounds. 2-minute rounds wouldn't work. 3-minute rounds. Judas coming on stronger in the 3rd round. She might steal it, depending on how that 2nd round was scored. But I thought it went to Fernandez. Eileen and Levitt started a Twix team. Please tell me that's just bullshit, man. Is that true? Is that really true? Who says chivalry has died? Yeah. Surely that's not true though. I like that. 3 3-minute rounds and the women title fights at 3 5-minute rounds. I'd be okay with that. 30-second rounds or until someone loses their top. I wouldn't bank on that though. Like, you don't want to see underneath everyone's top though. Like, look at Cyborg. You wouldn't want to see under there, would you? You wouldn't want to see what's under that hood. Fernandez just walking in, laboured into shots, pressing forward and getting banged up here. She's not even throwing anymore. Not even throwing. I'd look from a distance. Like peekaboo. Just a bit of peekaboo. She'll be excommunicated from the organisation. It's a good way to cut fighters. Judas shooting for a takedown, ended up in the clinch. Fernandez reverses, gets the underhook. Judas reverses again. A few short shots, some knees in the clinch. Separates. Both girls swing into the belt. End of the round. Not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. You put her in the retirement home with all the other Transformers. I would not blame you, man. I would not blame you. If Chris got a good KO and flashed it, Cyborgs, I'm sure Abe Dean or Jason Azog would KO here. Good old Cyborg. Only addies and baddies. Okay then. Who then? There's not many. There's not many. So who have you got in this new division of women's fighter? In the bikini league. Who have you got in the bikini league? Yeah, here's the karate bus. Load them up. Load them up in the karate bus. I bet I I I bet Cyborg's tits are rock on. Probably. Is there any of you have any of you guys heard of Fight Fairy? Have you ever heard of Fight Fairy? Tell me you know who I mean when I say Fight Fairy. Have you heard of her? I bet she could smash a melon with those melons. Oh, Cyborg, yeah, man. Cyborg's they something else. I've heard of her, but I haven't watched the content. Right, so right now she's doing a first ever live stream. I think it's a first ever watch along. Let me check. Yeah, it's a first ever watch along, and she's got like two. It was a 140 people watching live. 140 simps watching the Fight Fairy, who honestly has the worst picks, the worst. She's a fraud. Basically, a boyfriend is he's into MMA. He gives her all the picks, and she just posts them on her channel. He's involved in some betting thing or something. Yeah, she has all the fucking Downs simps in a fucking chat. It's it's just it's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny how there's certain people jumping into the MMA scene, YouTube scene, don't even probably what or what they've started watching it because they're making content, not making content because they watch it. It's like it's the backwards thing now. It's crazy. It's crazy. They just jump in on the niche because they can make money off it. 130 people on the first ever live stream. That's mad. That's mad. Hot take, you can always hear an old dude coughing his lungs up, listening to other sports in the background while she gives picks. This is a older boyfriend, and he made a start this channel. That's exactly, yeah. That's exactly it. Apparently, there's this guy, I can't remember his name, but someone found that the guy who it is because he goes around promoting the channel. She claims she doesn't live stream because she's never in a steady house, always hotels and B&Bs. That's so weird, you know. That's so fucking weird. That's so weird. Honestly, I don't get it, man. Like, I'd kind of get, I get the Nina drama thing. I get why people would like Nina drama. I don't get why they like this person. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. She looks like Rigo. She looks like Rigo, which is crazy. You can tell she don't know what she's talking about and reading notes clear. Mate, I didn't really bother looking into it or anything, and I watched some of the picks, and it was on the Barboza Leroy Murphy card. I think it was the picks for Murphy and Barboza, and it was it isn't for me the pick. You can get the pick wrong, and you can get all your picks wrong, and that doesn't really bother me. What bothered me is it's when you add stupid comments to your picks that mean you don't know shit. She said she was picking Barbosa because Leron Murphy is inconsistent. The guy is anything but inconsistent. Her old chat is talking about Guru, so maybe he mentioned her, and that's why she has 140 viewers. Maybe. But then again, like a lot of Guru has a lot of simps as well, doesn't he? Rigo's sister. Who the fuck is that guy? The other dude. What? Who the fuck is that guy? V. What are you talking about, Paladin? Here we go. Yeah, you're right. Gurus mentioned her. Guru mentioned her. I'm just putting shit out there over the no name fighters. Oh right, the no name fighters. Who's fighting? Mains and Jimmy Flick. We'll get the poll up. Yes, the guy who is 14-0-1 is inconsistent. I know, yeah. That's the one. That's the one. You know, super inconsistent. Quit yapping. You right, fearsome? How you doing, brother? Always yapping. Reminds me of those female gamers on Twitch who get caught out that their boyfriends are playing the game in secret and they provide commentary. It's an epidemic. Yeah, I remember Who's that? Who's that fucking Sniper Wolf? Sniper Wolf is one of them. Yeah, Sniper Wolf got caught doing that, but she's got like what 25 million viewers. Sniper Wolf's a fucking psycho, man. She is a proper fucking psycho. 34 million subscribers. Based based a career off basically just getting a boyfriend, play video games, and her commenting on it, making out she was playing, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. She probably couldn't name a single person on this card. I know what you mean, and I'm going to agree, but she probably does minimal research. She probably knows who's on the card at least, because she does picks, doesn't she? But it is insane. The whole thing's weird though, Shotgun. I mean, basically, MMA Guru has sent his chat over to ear chat to flirt with her for MMA Guru, but she's got a boyfriend, which is weird. The whole thing's weird. Have you ever tongue punched the old lady's fart box? No. No. Yeah, Sniper Wolf is an absolute golden twat. Did you hear about she is protected by YouTube? I watched one of those YouTube documentaries on it, and did you hear about doxing that guy? She went outside his house like a psychopath, and she found out where basically she fell out with a guy on YouTube, and she went outside his house, posted it, like took a picture outside his house, tagged him in it on Instagram or something, and gave his address out to everyone like a fucking psychopath. All because she felt like they disagreed on something. She's a fucking bitch. Okay, Flicker, mate. Kicked off. Yeah, I saw all the. Yeah, I saw that she posted the address to her whole following. Yeah, she's a psychopath. Looking quite good here. Flick going for the single leg, drags him down to the mat. Gets back up though. He's looking for the guillotine, wrapping it up. Ooh. He's tighten on this guillotine. He's out of it, he's safe. Main's up against the got Flick pressed up against the cage. He's got the underhook just short Short punches. Separated now. Nice body kick from Flick. What YouTuber are you talking about? We're talking about Fight Fairy. Vanessa keeps finding that upcut, looking for that upcut. Nice jab. Flick shooting for the takedown. He's got the single leg. Manessa defending with the guillotine. Who the fuck is that? Just another MMA YouTuber who knows fuck all about MMA, and basically her boyfriend just gives her pics and she posts them online. Oh, the Von Flick is here. Oh, he's going knee on belly with the left knee to try and get his leg free. But he's not going to get the finish with 5 seconds left in the round. Decent scrap so far. Who have you got in that first round? Close first round that was. It could have gone to Flick. Oh fucking hell! Round 2. I think Maness just stole it. Could go the other way, either way though. Yeah, I reckon it could go either way. Maness looked better on the feet, but Flick was keeping up, and then he got that takedown at the end of the round. And depends how they score that submission attempt at the end. Ooh. They should let Connor open the special UFC organization and have him and Chris Weidman fight in wheelchairs. What, like a fucking disability league? MMA judges are so inconsistent. It's hard to score close rounds. It is hard to score close rounds because I think a lot of fans go by the scoring criteria, and I don't know what the fucking MMA judges actually go by. Because sometimes it's like they don't go by the judging criteria at all. Flick going for the head kick there. Oh, he's shooting for the takedown. That was a laboured, tired takedown attempt, that was. Manessa stuffs it easily. Ooh. Looks like he's got the anaconda choke here. Let go. Flicks out. Have guys missing arms fight guys missing legs. It's brilliant. Is that an actual thing then? Two smelly fingers. Is there an actual organisation that does that? Flick got Maness pressed up against the cage in the clinch. Looking for the takedown. Yeah, when I say it's hard to score rounds, I mean predict what the judges think. They are all over the place with the scoring. It, yeah, it is it's the MMA judges that fucking ruin it. Like we have no idea what's going on in their heads. Like some of the split decisions that we see, some of the fucking weird decisions that go the opposite way. The guy who wins gets a free prosthetic limb. Not against that idea, you know. Oh, Jamie Flick jumps guillotine. Doesn't look deep though. This doesn't. Maness is on top of Flick now in the guard, dropping bums, dropping bums. End of the round. That soup didn't touch the side, so I've made a chicken and mushroom pot noodle. Oh man, I'm so jealous. It's either 2-0 Maness or 1-1 going into the third. Jamie Flick needs to come out and possibly needs a finish. I'd say 2018 Maness. Yeah, I wouldn't argue if that was the score. Round 3. Is Flick small or is Maness big for flyweight? Let's have a look at the... I didn't see Taylor the tape. Let's have a look. I reckon Maness is just big. Maness is 5'10". Yeah. Jimmy Flick isn't even that small for flyweight, you know. He's 5'7".